Fans of The Voice discover even more indications that Blake Shelton is leaving the program as the coach makes a mysterious statement about solid 20 seasons. Cam Anthony, one of Blake's competitors, won the tournament last night and took home the trophy. Following weeks of conjecture, many still think that Blake, 44, may be abandoning The Voice to hide out on his ranch in Oklahoma, as he had previously said in an interview with Hoda Kotb. A solid 20 seasons with Carson Daly on The Voice. The country music artist posted on Instagram while posing with Carson Daly. "Stop before we start crying," was the first remark posted on the photo by NBC's The Voice social media account. Simultaneously, Nick Jonas announced his departure from The Voice after 2 seasons on social media. Ariana Grande is taking his place. But the guitarist for Jonas' Brother only posed with John Legend and Kelly Clarkson, who will undoubtedly be back next season. "Gonna miss hanging out with Kelly and John every week. And Blake too, I guess," the 28-year-old tweeted. Fans questioned whether this was it for Blake, as he mentioned his 20-year tenure with the show. The Voice commented on his Instagram, and Nick simply stated that he would miss spending time on stage with Kelly and John. In the comment area, a fan posed the question, "Is Blake leaving The Voice? Is he leaving the show?" inquired a second person. "He is unable to. Without Blake, The Voice won't be the same." In particular, a third person left the following remark on Nick's post: "The fact that Blake isn't in the picture." When Blake discussed his future plans with Hoda Kotb approximately a month ago, he made the first indication that he would withdraw from the singing competition. "Do you picture yourself in 10 years, you and Gwen Stefani, just out in Oklahoma, not jetting all over the place? Do you see yourself living a much simpler life way down the road?" Hoda questioned him. "Hopefully that won't be too far in the future. I think 10 years is far too long. I hope to see that as soon as possible," he informed her. "I mean, we've both pretty much pushed ourselves to the limit in terms of our professions. From touring to the television thing, we've been lucky to achieve a lot of things that hopefully will allow us to live someday. I think we're both ready for that, honestly. The older I get, the more I feel like I'm starting to turn into a little bit of a hermit," he added, further elaborating on his preference for a life away from the spotlight. "Other than interviews with you, Hoda, these are just passing things." After the interview, a lot of the show's fans expressed their sadness on social media about Blake's potential departure. "The Voice is without a doubt the best competition show," one commenter stated. "I was saddened when Adam Levine left the program, but I will no longer watch if Blake Shelton does. He is The Voice." Another person said, "Blake Shelton is the best thing that ever happened on The Voice. Wouldn't watch it if he leaves." And a third posted, "Blake, please don't quit The Voice. Without you, it would be dull. You are the star of the show." Blake would be following in the footsteps of his fiancé, who also departed a few seasons ago, if he made the decision to leave. Most recently, he acknowledged that he is classless and will not be involved in the wedding plans. "If I was picking our meal, it would just literally be everything fried," he laughed. "You know, chicken tenders, French fries, and so forth. I believe Gwen is aware that if I were in charge, the wedding would be really shabby. It's going to be fantastic, so I want her to accomplish all of that." The celebrity described how, although acknowledging that she was having a blast organizing everything, his future bride had been mindful to avoid taking over completely. The couple spent much of the coronavirus lockdown time together at the country singer's property in Oklahoma, where he proposed last year.